duh. Uh, okay. So you already rolled the dice last time. It is the covert Mandalorian's turn. So they are tucked away behind, right in there. Nice and awkward as hell. Um, how do we want to do this? If they get into the center, they can potentially contest. Well, who's currently in range, they can get into the center. Or they can get up at least. What kind of movement have they got? They can jetpack. Choose one of the following effects. Sharpshooter or impact. Those ones are strung together. Characters units within two of another end manager. This unit immediately makes a focus action. Okay, cool. Cool, right. So yeah, start of their turn. They should actually, because they were injured previously, or wounded, sorry, so they become injured. Yeah. They lose one of their conditions. They can lose the strained. Oops. Yeah. Right. So they're now injured, and they still have exposed. So jetpack would cost them two. Oh no, do not increase the cost of. So no, it just still costs one. Good old armor, good stuff. So we can get within. Let's have a look at the old ranges. What we're looking at. So you could jump up to there. So we could easily get to the center one to contest it, but I'd like to get to the other one, ideally. So I can. Right, you can get to there. How far is advanced? No, it'd be an engagement range, so you wouldn't be able to advance, would it be a dash? Yeah, it's just those three, isn't it? Hmm. Well, you could move first, then use the jump. You're not in engagement range now. You engage on your current elevation or any elevation. Sorry, there's that token there. Um, oh, oh yeah, there's fucking Shin down there. Hmm. So yeah, no. Well, you'd move into engagement range. You could still use your jump. It still only cost you one. Hmm. Engagement range relevant to elevation. Right. So, for example, if I were to advance from where they are currently, like, let me just get the do tool. Sorry. Oh, they're not current. Well, very close. It's just outside, like a couple of minutes outside it. So don't think it really matters at this point. So they're both outside of engagement range currently. These cheeky sort of magnets come apart. It's a pain on the rulers. Well, I'll be moving to the other material next time anyway. Well, they're not in range anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we will. Sorry again, model. Move you into any chance to knock everything. So you'll be in base contact with Shin. Oh, for fuck's sakes. It's really awkward to reach this. And I can move you right next to it. Right. Then that, that's our advance. Since I'm there, we will then pay 1/4, and we will try and jump. So, oopsie daisies, trying to move everything. Let's at least try and see where the edge of that model is. Yeah, so that one ends there. A bit straight. Around the corner a bit with that one. You can end up around there. Today this time. For the benefit of the doubt, I'll give it back a bit. Right. So you are now in range of that. You dirty devils, you. Excuse me. um, still got one more action because they are Mandalorians are stronger together. Mandalorian armaments. I'll choose the impact. No. Yes. I guess I'm within range too, so I'm engaged now. Yeah, you're engaged with that one, but the other one is still outside of. Ooh, that's very close. That one's just outside of, so it's going to be a pain. So I'll choose one, and it'll have no benefit for the other one. Well, that's tough, I suppose. Still have a crack at them, can't I? Yeah, I think we will. Okay, so we're going to choose the one though, because at least one of them will get benefit. Well, either which way they get benefit, don't they? So we will go with impact. So after it makes a move, which it did, it measures its ability. If a character in this unit is within 2 units of another allied Mandalorian character, this unit immediately makes a focus action. Now, makes a focus action. Does that then count as one of your actions? Hmm, I don't know. Wording is particular. Give a shit if it makes you use one of your actions. I don't know. Um, so what would happen? Why did the ruler get over there? don't know. I must have left it over there. Okay, focus. Right. So we're going to attack the HK droid. We'll go with it doesn't affect your quantity of actions for now. I'll correct it at some other point when it's actually important. But playing against myself, it's yeah, because that'll probably be a frequently asked question without reading through a book. Yes. So who is engaged currently? Powers visitor is engaged, so he should have lost his hunker. Moore is engaged. He hasn't got a hunker, so Paz should have lost it, I believe. Yeah, he shouldn't have a hunker. Anyway, so we're gonna get that focus. We're gonna take impact one. So between focus and impact one, there's two extra dice on a melee attack. So melee 5 dice, 7 dice. Let's have a look. One, two, ooh, and there goes one. Oh, never mind. I found it. 4, 5, 6, 7. You won't get 1 miss, 2 miss. Oh shit, 2 miss, 3 miss, 4 miss. I don't know if I knocked that in. Didn't see what was originally on it. I do apologise for being a fool. You get 2 expertise. So that is down the melee, which is 1 crit. Is there. Okay, so defense. What do you get on defense? Melee defense, 5 dice. You're probably going to do rather well. Or not. Huh, not too bad. 3 expertise. Um, that one's exposed, isn't he? Yeah, so 3 expertise on your tree gets you on defense. 1 block and a crit to a hit. Haha, unlucky. So that crit becomes a hit. So they get 1 block and the crit becomes a hit. So they score 2 blocks. And their 2 blocks nullifies the remaining 2 hits. So nothing goes through. Unlucky, pal. Okay. So the other one then is going to be range. It's got a focus, but it doesn't gain anything from impact because it's out of a melee range. So we want 6 dice this time. Yeah, 5 + 1 because they focus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same again on the HK droid, the nearest one. 2 misses and 4 hits. Oh, there goes another dice on the floor. Okay. Knocked everybody's things everywhere, and now I don't know who had what. 1, 2, 3. How much damage was Morgan on, and how much damage was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? How much did Enoch have? I don't know. I just have to rewind. Oh, I won't be able to rewind and check, will I? For fuck's sake. Here's why you should take a picture. Well, don't keep them so close together. Uh, I'm sure Enoch had more because I was trying to avoid killing him for that very reason. Or maybe he didn't, and I was trying to kill Morgan more. No, I think that's probably right, actually. Try and separate him a bit more now. Let's not have the same mistake again, shall we? There you go. Move those down there. He doesn't have as much to read, so it won't get in the way as much. Damn it. What a pain in the ass that was. Anyway, well, he got 4 blocks and expertise. It doesn't really matter about the expertise, but we'll do it anyway. Or 1 to 3 is another block and a crit to hit. Well, there's 4 hits, so none go through. So they entirely failed on their attempt to damage a single HK droid. That's kind of sad. Okay, so at the end of the round, they gain. Do they take H? They can do their dash thing, but I don't want them where they are. Or one may dash, actually. Let me have a look if he's got any hunkers. I don't think he does. Avoidance protocols after an attack targeting a character in this unit is resolved. This unit may use this ability. This unit removes all its hunker. Then, if one or more hunker removed, each character in this unit may dash. Well, neither of them got any hunker, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so ends the turn. Red team, is it? Yeah, red team takes that. As it is the primary objective this turn, they gain 2 +3. That over there. So they go 3 on the track. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right. Next turn. I believe that is everything. Resolved. It needs to be resolved. Let's roll the dice to see where the thing moves to now. So we rolled that one before, so this one, so it moves over to her. I'll put that to the side. In case I just need to keep flipping it. Okay, so it's blue team. And they have got. Who have they got? It's going to be the Shatterpoint. Well, I think the obvious choice here is Balin and see if we can take the primary objective. 1-on-1 with the armor, he's back for more. Yeah, we'll do that. Balin it is. Let's see what you got there, power-wise, pal. You got no injuries or wounds yet. Character in this unit may dash, then gains a punker. Da, 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 da. Engage character, choose a character. The character in an allied unit, so Balin can't do it himself. He can't do the. Right. An enemy character within 3 of that character, pull the chosen enemy character 2 toward the chosen allied character, and this unit gains a thingy. So you get the pushback, and then you can get the free force ability. So you process that ability after you've done resolved all of the damage and stuff, which you then pull them back to you, I guess. So how far away are you? You're. I need to get you in advanced range. Probably do with some hunkers. Not that you can spend them the same manner that other people do. But it's useful if you get then attacked in return, I guess. Hmm. So how far is Dash going to get me? If will get me to there, I'll probably be within 2 then. So yeah, I'll most likely be within. But I won't be in range of the objective. So maybe a full advance. Or if I double dash, I gain the two hunker then as well. I'll be in range of engagement. I'll be in engagement range and I'll be in range of the objective. So, and I'll be on the other side of you or the character, the armorer, so I can push her further away from the objective. It gives me if she gets out of engagement range and I'm the only one within engagement range, she's not contesting it then. So yeah, sound. So then I take it. Cool. We'll do that. So we'll pay two force. Our last two force. Oh dear. Yeah, there you are. Out on his own in the middle of nowhere. So get you there. Bring you back a bit. Okay, so that's two force. So you get two hunker tokens. Um, we'll go with form six. So you know, he doesn't really have anything else that I can really use. So let's attack and see where it goes. So I've got. Well, I suppose I could focus then attack for an extra dice. Yeah, I think we'll do that because I'm not used any actions yet. So Form 6 gives me 7 dice, so we'll focus for an extra one. So that's all my actions then. Because I can't attack twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll roll the attack on this side. Okay. Oh, no misses. Very nice. Okay, so 1 expertise, 2, 3. 1 crit, 2 crits, 3 crits, 1 hit, 2 hit. Very nice. So the expertise is on the lightsaber 3, so a crit and 2 hits. So that is a crit, 2 hits. Okay, so who are you attacking again? The armory. Oh, she'll be able to disable some of those crits, won't she? She's got a hunker as well. Oh, she's an engage, so I think she loses that hunker, doesn't she? So she loses that. 1, 2. Let's see your card. You've got two different ones. What's your best defense? 6. So you can have the 6 defense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Against melee. Any of her abilities are going to help her here? No. Choose an enemy character. No, that's an active one. Characters unit had 1 die to their defense roll. She's not taken any yet, so not taking anything like that either. So yeah, no, it's a straight fight. So far at least. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 misses, 2 expertise and 1 block. So the expertise, 1 and 2, will get a. Is that a crit down to a hit? Okay, so you get 1 block, and then a crit down to a hit. Okay, so 2 blocks, remove 2 hits. So Balin gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down the track. Let's have a look, Balin. 6 down the track. Oh, it's a full tree. Very good. Um, what can we do? Can we potentially get you out of range? Possibly. I'd still be in range. Maybe. It'd be close. Yeah, because if I use that ability, I pull you back to me. So I think what we'll do then, still do, where are we? Cool. One damage and a pushback. Um, two damage. I've got nothing to heal. But if I get an ability, I can do one of the either the dashes, or I can pull one of them together. Hmm. I don't know. Well, I probably shouldn't be able to do that one again because I've used it twice within its activation, even though this is still technically within the activation, so I shouldn't be able to use that one again. It would have to be that one. So if I'm trying to push the character away, it doesn't really work, does it? Okay, so we'll go middle track then. So pushback and damage, two damage, pushback, a heal and a damage, another heal and a damage, and another pushback. So I might end up actually out of range here, which is going to be a pain in the ass. Hmm. Yeah, I might have to do the top one just to avoid having to do an extra pushback and push myself out of range. Because if I push them back, I have to move. Uh, I've got nothing to heal. I'm not in range of anybody else to heal. So I'm probably going to have to go that route then. Okay, so let's calculate the damage first, and then I'll worry about all the pushbacks. So one, two, three, four. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going around. Sorry. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, actually, I can avoid that last pushback, can't I? But no, I want that because if I have to bring the character to me within two after I've already tried pushing it back again, I want to then be able to push it back again. So I need it outside of two range. Hmm. This is complicated. I'm making it unnecessarily complicated. Well, I'm trying to get the objective, so it's worth trying to figure it out, really. So I could deal more damage, and I can potentially steal the objective. You could always use the top box for Balin's Force Enhanced Dex to move back to the objective. Well, the problem with Force Enhanced Dex is you can use it twice during this activation. I've already used it twice during this activation, so in theory, it's still during the activation. I shouldn't be able to use it a third time. I say that's a bit of a grey area. That is. That's why I was like, oh, I mean, it benefits me to do that. So I can't do it then. It works out fine because if with the ability it means I have to use it, or if it's a may use it, then I just don't use the ability. I mean, as long as that symbol means you may use a force ability, no, unless it says otherwise, you can only use each active ability once. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know then. That's a tough decision. So one will get to there, and it might be outside of range, just with one pushback. I definitely don't need three pushbacks because I'll be out of bloody range then. Two, it'll be stretching it. So basically, it depends if I have to use the free ability. Basically, if I don't have to use it, if it's a may use one of your force abilities, then I can just choose not to use it, and I can avoid having to push back. I suppose I don't have to push back either, do I? That's a choice. I keep forgetting that. I could just not choose to push back and then I have to move myself. So I could just go down the middle track, not do the pushback, but then there's one less damage, isn't it? So it's 3, 6, 7 damage, or 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, 8 is the most I can get down this tree in one go. It's a benefit as it's free. Yeah, no, I know. But ultimately, what it's going to do is I'm going to be trying to push the character away, and then that's going to bring it back to me within range of the objective. So that's counterproductive for what I'm trying to achieve in this at this point. So we will. I'll try and go for more damage then, because I don't need any heals at all. And I'll just choose to not use the ability. Yeah, no, we'll do that. Okay, so we'll go middle, 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 middle. No, 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 no. Middle, middle, top, middle, middle. Slightly more damage. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage to the armor. If I can get one. Nice. Okay, that's 7 damage. What else should she get? I can heal nothing. There's nothing to heal. Same again, nothing to heal. 2 instances of heal. Oh no, 1 instance of heal, but still I've got nothing to heal. So that's the damage sorted. So 1, 2, pushback. Let's see if 1 is enough, or I have to use 2. If you go middle, middle, top, middle. If you go middle, middle, top, middle, top. But I may need the second pushback. That's what I mean. If I can get him out of range with this one, that's what I mean. That's what it's all about. Is so let's see. I'll see the ranges with 1, but I still may need the second pushback as well then to get me still within range, but that other model outside of range. If I can do it with 1, then I should have gone the other tree. I suppose I've got to make the decision now. I can measure, can't I? I'm not actually moving anything. I'm just seeing. So that'll roughly be there. Oh, for fuck's sake. So, remember, push is a 90-degree arc as well. Hmm. So 90 degrees from. Oops. I brought Balin all the way over here with me. Put that card back. So from there, would it be? I'm going to get that in there as well, right? Fuck's sakes. Yeah. Nice. But then, do I have to go in the same direction? The same as that. That's same distance across as that. Yeah, that's easier for me to use this. So then that character would be there, so that's well out of 2, and I'd still be within 2. So yeah, I think we'll go that way. So we'll go with the top one. Like we said, basically exactly the same, but plot 1 more damage. So I only need 1. So you move to there. And then same direction then. I mean, you weren't that close, but yeah. I guess that's how it would work, isn't it? So within 2. Right. So yeah, you gain that. You're still equally contesting the center one. So we got push and pull rules of page 27, which is very word heavy there. So I'll get back to that one then. That will suffice. They've taken that. So Balin, they've got the center one. Nothing can be done about that one at the moment. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 to blue. And that's the end of the turn. So we roll the dice. Oops. Block symbol. So the block symbol is the center one. Okay. Who's red team got this time? Oh yeah, it's in the pile now. Red team has got Shatterpoint. Is it worth trying to get someone closer to the center to try and contest that? Well, it's the primary objective, even though it could turn. But obviously, you've got this huge cluster of their team over here, where they're no benefit at all. What can Gar do? He's got an injury. Use another item Mandalorian character chosen by jump back. He can jetpack as well. We've got plenty of force left. Nearly out of cards on this side as well, so that's useful. He can focus. Hmm. I think that other character was just within 2, so it's equal at the moment. Scar might be able to turn the tide. If I could. Well, he's just got sharpshooter, isn't he? Yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah, there's only 2 in range. Yeah, that's right. I was looking at the wrong one. So, if he can give one of them an injury, he doesn't need to get in range himself. They'll take it this turn. He could shoot the Night Trooper. He'll ignore the hunker cover token with his ability. He needs to be within 2 of a. That's viable because he can jump up there and he'll still be within 2. Or he can do his Pride of the Mandalorian, get that guy to jump up there, do the jump himself as well to get up there, still be within 2, get the free thingy bob focus. And then he can shoot, so we get 3 extra dice at the Night Troopers, and they get no benefit from cover. And he gets a hunker token himself. So that might work. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. So we'll do Gar. Okay, so yeah, take Shatterpoint, put it into reserve. We'll activate Zagar. Pride of the Mandalore. At the start of this unit's activation, choose another allied Mandalorian character. The chosen character may jump. Jumpity jump jump. And we will choose the Super Commando right here. Even though he's right next to the lad. I forget there's a lad there. I probably could have moved him up at some point. So we're going to jump him about there. Okay. Now, keep looking at the wrong card. We'll pay one, because it only costs one, even though he's injured because of the armorer. So then we're going to have him position-wise. I can have him touching the base of that one, basically. Yeah. Well within range. All ranges. And he, ooh, just double check. What ranges is shooty shooty? Where are you? Nope, that's not you. That's you. Ranged is 5. I'm pretty sure that's within 5, but let's just double check. Oh, right off the map. So, Night Troopers. Get that dice out of the way. So, we paid the force for the jump. Makes a move action. It may use this ability. Mandalorians are stronger together. Within 2 of that one, it's touching the holding hands. Immediately makes a focus action. Got you in my sights. It has sharpshooter 2. So that in combination with a focus action gives 3 dice. So it can make a 9 dice attack against those night troopers, so they don't get the benefit of their hunker. Yeah, we'll go from there. So 9 dice attack. I don't think. Let me just double check. The night troopers have any kind of ability that would affect defends during the modified dice roll step. This unit may use this ability. Change 1. Not injured token. This unit has changed 1 additional. Oh yes. Okay. Cool. Excellent. Okay, so it can actually turn what's the word again? Expertise, that's the one. It can turn expertise into misses. Very nice. So 9 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 miss, 2 miss, 3 miss, 4 miss, 5 miss. Oh, it's not going well. Um, so a quick look then. Characters unit defense during a modified dice roll step. This unit may use its ability change 1 expertise result in the attack roll to a miss. Then for each injured token this unit has, change 1 additional thing to a miss. Well, he's only got 1, so it just becomes a miss. So he's left with 2 crits. No, 1 crit and 2 hits. So let's roll the actual defense now. So they don't gain the benefit of the hunker. Where are we looking? Survival tactics. That's you. It was a ranged, so 5. So straight 5. Okay. You're lucky if anything goes through. 2 misses. And expertise gets them another block. So 3 block. So they only remove 2. So 1 crit goes through, basically. Okay. So 1 down the track. Ooh. Ooh, all that for that. Cigar, 1 down the tracks, just 2 damage. Yep. Okay. 2 more damage to the night troopers. Like realistically, if they get killed one more time because they have that ability and it instantly turns into an injury, so would they not just be like done, or just still have to go around to their activation? Well, at this point they've got 2. They've got 2 injuries and they're 2 number on the card. So would it be at the end of the next activation they die, or do they need to have the full damage again as well? So that didn't work out to plan either way. I wonder if I would have had more chance with the other ones. No, that was just really unfortunate. I didn't really think that through, did I? Not that he rolled much, there wasn't a miss anyway. So as soon as the complete the next activation, they are removed from the table. Ah, interesting. So really, I might have been better if I'd actually just shot the HK, but the amount of misses I had, it would have been irrelevant anyway. Anyway, okay, so that's the end of their turn. They didn't take that one and not in range to affect the infestation of it. So the Reds only retain one. So it goes to the middle. And everybody gets a jelly. Unless Enoch is wounded before their card is drawn. No, he's still fine at the moment. Just about. So everybody gets a jelly. Everybody gets one. Okay. Then go back to the blue team. Let's roll the dice. Oh, stays where it is, I believe. Shield, yep, so it stays in the center. Who the blue team got? Night Troopers! Dun dun dun. What can they do in their turn? What can they suicide on their turn? Yeah, unless oh no, I can't. You can't put them into reserve. Yeah. No, that's the end of it. See what damage I can cause. I won't be able to clear out both of those covert Mandalorians, but I can. No, I got two, haven't I? I forget I can move them both if I do move. And I've got no force, so I can't do any abilities. They're not defending, not wounding. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a pretty straight encounter. Hmm. How far can they get if they advance? If I can get within two, I think they've only got. Oh, they've got a ranged attack. Ah, I might be able to. So if you advance, so you won't be within two of the objective, but you'll easily be within range of the people to shoot at them. And obviously, yeah, if you advance, you will be in range of the objective. But even if you take out the other one, you won't be able to kill them. You won't be able to take it. Tough choice. It's probably my best bet is to try and get at least one more wound. Oh, it won't matter. What am I on about? Because if it's a wound, because they're both the same card. So if it's a wound, neither of them can contest it. So even though they die at the end of the turn, they'd at least take it for the turn. Or because they've already got the blue, yeah, they've already got the middle one, so they'll take this, they'll retain it this turn and get the 2 points there. So they might be able to at least gain another point over here. So if they can cause a wound on, well, they don't need to move. If this one might, I don't think this one's going to be within five. Let me just double check there. No, this one's not within five, so they will have to use at least one move action. I was going to say because I could focus as well and get an extra dice just cause, but that's not going to happen. So I'll have to do a move. So I might as well just dash both of them. Well, I could do in full advance. No, because they're both. Oh, they won't be able to because they're engaged. So they'll only be able to dash, won't they? But I think a dash would be far enough to get him into range, possibly. Let me have a look. Otherwise, we're a bit buggered. So roughly from like there. But yeah, if that works out, that's fine. So I could dash with both of them, and they'd both be in. range, and I only need to shoot one of them. Well, it doesn't really matter because, yeah, again, the health is on shared between the two, isn't it? So it doesn't really matter which one I shoot. They're both going to be in range. Hmm. Oh, excellent. They're exposed as well, so they don't get defensive expertise. That might be a good shout then. They get more. Ooh. No, I want to keep that one outside. Can it shoot? Oh, that's interesting. Can, even though I'm engaged over here, can I shoot out of engagement? Or because, no, I can't, can I? Because I'm engaged, I can't use ranged. So I'm in engagement range. Even though if I was shooting at that one outside of him, yeah, shit. So this one could potentially move outside of a engagement. No, it won't because it'll only be able to dash. Oh no, it determined if it moves out of dash, but whether it's going to be outside of engagement range, shit. That's a problem. Wrong ruler. So either way, we're not getting an advance, we're getting a dash. So can I move this enough for it to be outside of his range? Not likely. Not unless I like really swing it far out here somewhere. But then I'm not likely to be in range. Yeah, I can be outside of his range there, but then will I be inside of? Ooh, very close. Ooh, 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 ooh. Right, realistically, where can he see to? Dirty like. How far can we go? I think that should be okay. So we'll do a dash. Because we can do a dash. Well, you're going to fit in the slot nicely. Sorry, Mole. I forgot your blade was resting on my head. You are on there. And you are going to go far away from here. So you're now outside of engagement range. Please be within range. No, you're not. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I don't think I could have done that any closer either. Yeah, no. Oh well, only one gets to attack then. If only I'd saved that four, so but then I wouldn't have had the 2 points from over there, so it's a trade-off. Oh well, we'll attack anyway. I'm definitely not within range five of that. No. Okay. It's a shame, but it is what it is. So I can only melee with that one anyway, which is one less dice. This didn't work out very well for the last turn. It's better than nothing. So 5 dice attack, not particularly strong. At least the other one gets no expertise on defense. One miss, 4 expertise. What's the melee expertise? Will get you crit and 2 hit. So one crit, one. Okay. So Covert Mandalorian's defense is armaments of the way. Doesn't matter. Adherence of the way, sorry. Melee defense, 5 dice. No expertise gained. So that's pointless. Oh, okay, never mind. 3 misses and 2 expertise. So everything goes through. They lose their expose. So 3 down the track. Looking terrible after all. 3 down the track, Night Troopers. What's she got? Oh, it's 2 hits then. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Free down the track. Pushback. Well, only the one that damages gets to pushback, doesn't he? And the other one becomes a solid wall. So yeah, would have made more sense if I'd. That's a dash. Hmm. Who heals? That's not going to help anybody. Can it heal the HK? Maybe. That's useful. I could, on its way out, you could give someone else a heal. I suppose I could give him exposed again. 2 pushbacks. Was more damage going to be beneficial? There's a dash in there, but that's pointless. As long as he's range 2. Yeah, well, I could do it to the HK droid right next to him. Because he's got a 1 damage on him, so we could just remove that. Well, either of the HK droids. I'd imagine he's probably within range 2 of that one as well. Uh, there's no point removing any damage from himself. He's gone after this anyway. Yeah. So, oh, we don't get to the end anyway. What am I on about? We only get the. Oh, no, because we're only 3 down the track, aren't we? Derp. So, we're going to. Kind of buggered. So, we probably should have specified which one we were going to attack, I guess, for movement's sake. We wouldn't have made a difference because I wouldn't have been able to advance because if you hit someone else, it becomes a solid wall, doesn't it? So, I can't move through people. So, all of it becomes pointless. So, I can't do the pushbacks. If I take the top tree, I can at least deal an exposed to them. Be 3 damage and exposed, or 4 damage. So I think we'll do 3 damage, and they get exposed again. One, two, three, exposed. It's not much of a going out. It's something. So they do nothing to the objective, and they're gone. So they still retain the middle one and the top one, so they get 3 because the middle one is the king one at the moment. So 1, 2, 3 down the track. Then goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. They're gone. I'm going to do that now. That's the first time. The cards out. And we'll remove the model. Light troopers have been removed from the game. The troops that can regenerate did not regenerate. Absolutely targeted. Okay, that was a painful turn in there. We're a man down. Will it affect them? Let's see how it goes this turn. Right, red team. It is the miss. So the miss is the end one. Just in time for the red team, eh? How fortunate. Who are we gonna have? Who are we gonna have? It is Maul. Ooh, Maul, man. Right. So you can. Ooh, you are not in a healthy state, are you? So you must have been wounded previously. Let me just double check how much health you've got here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Yeah, 13 damage. So you were injured previously. So start your turn. You take all your damage off. Wounded becomes injured. So you were wounded. So yeah, no, you haven't taken that one. That's fine. Fine. And you lose your condition. Right. What can you do? You can do 4 speed. You're engaged, so you can't do that. Oh, it becomes a dash. You got 2 force. Choose a. Is that only for Mandalorian units? So he does because he's not Mandalorian, so it cost him 2 force or 1 extra for anything. Revenge, I must have revenge. Okay, that yeah, I did do that and it got me nothing. When this unit is not wounded, when it was spent, I can pay damage to equal to the cost of the ability instead. That's fine. That's useful. Oh, so injured token adds 3 dice to the attack rolls, and if I have every 3. Oh, so if I use there's no place to run, it costs me 3, so I get an extra dice, so then that's 4 dice on my attack roll. So if I'm then using, it'd be melee, so it'd be this side, Dark Rage. So 10 dice attack. No, 11 dice attack. Very nice. Wolf's getting angry. I think he wants his revenge on that HK droid. He's not happy. He's not happy at all. I think he's not going to move. He already owns the far priority one. So he can either try and get after Balin over there and contest that one, or he could just try and take this one if he kills off. Well, no, actually, at the end of the turn, he'll gain it automatically because he's no longer wounded. So where's he best utilized? The other HK is within range, so like one more turn and that'll be in range to contest it again anyway. Maybe better to try and kill off that HK and just have it unanimously in their favor, because not far away is also Shin. It's just can't really see it, but Shin is also just kind of down there. Can you actually see Shin? No, it's just over the lip of that grey bridge in the centre, so you can't really see it. Okay, so yeah, I think Maul's just going to stand and deliver as such, and I think we'll do it that way. So we're going to do there is no place to run. Actually, yeah, we'll bring that one to us. Oh no, but then we're forcing that into engagement range, and we basically need to wound it for it. I mean, I could technically do it on that one. It's not touching base. It would only move about a centimeter, but I've done it. So within 3. So yeah, no, that's fine. Enemy character within 3. Oh, that's fine. It's moving a bit. Yeah, so we'll do there's no place to run. It costs 2 force. Because I'm injured, it costs 3 force. Then we'll do sustained by rage for every blah blah blah. Well, this unit is not wounded, but is injured now. And it would spend force to use an ability. It may suffer 3, or it may suffer damage equal to the cost of that ability instead. So it cost me 3 to do that. So I'm going to take 3 damage, use the ability for free. Okay. Let me just. So I'm also going to focus to give myself. The character gets enemy character gets exposed. So to be clear, I'm attacking the one in the middle. So yeah, I'm using that ability to basically pulling it right to me as such. So that's. Oh my god, I'm knocking everything. I'm the worst. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to use a focus action with one of my actions, so he's just got an attack left, basically. So that adds another dice again. Okay, so let me go through this. For every 3 damage, gets 1 added dice to their melee roll. For each injured token, which is 1, characters you add 3 dice to attack roll, so that's 4. So with the focus as well, so that's 5. 5 on 7, so that's 12 dice attack on the HK droid, so I'll have to roll 2 dice extra. So hopefully there's some misses. There's one miss. So yeah, let me just roll that. So this is dice number 11. So it's an expertise. So I've still got one more dice. I've got to remember one more dice. Let me work out stuff first. So expertise. Jesus, that's a lot of expertise. I've still got one more dice to roll. It's a crit. So 5 expertise. Does he have anything that does anything to expertise? Let me have a look. Target priority, unstoppable machine. Engage with one or more priority characters. It has protection and steadfast. So steadfast, I'm guessing it can't be pushed back, or the first pushback, and protection reduces it by 1 damage. That's fine. I just have to remember that. What does it do defense wise? Do I need to do his defense first, or just crits to hits? Okay, no, so I can do all my modified dice first, then that's fine. Okay, so 5 expertise. One double blade lightsaber. It's 5 expertise. That's a full. So 2 crits and 2 damage. So let me just calculate this. So 1 crit, 2 crits, 2 crits. I've now got an extra dice free, so I can roll my final attack, which is another crit. So we'll roll the defense for the droids. Oh, or was it a free damage as well, wasn't it? Straight off. So because they've got protection, we'll reduce that to 1. So we've got that out of the way. So that's the protection covered. And they've got exposed. I didn't roll any. I haven't rolled the dice yet anyway, have I? So it was a melee attack. So they got 5 dice. 1, 2. I'm here. 3, 4, 5. Still away from these. 2 misses, 3 expertise. They don't get expertise because they're exposed. They lose the exposed, so they basically block nothing. Oh dear. This will go exactly the way Mole wanted it to go. So 8. 8 down the tree. But you need 5 for a full tree, don't you? Oh, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, you didn't get a pushback, or you didn't get the first pushback. I think we will go with the middle and then to the bottom. I don't have to push back as well, do I? Which way is going to deal the most damage? Probably the middle to the bottom, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much health has he got? 7 and 2. So he's only got 5 more till I need to wound him anyway. I don't really want the pushbacks. Strain him, but it's kind of pointless because it'll just refresh it next time. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go middle, then bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a bit overkill, I know. 10 and 2 pushbacks. So we will do. We don't get the first pushback, so we get 1 pushback basically. So 10 damage and 1 pushback, which we'll probably do. So you go back over there, more good job. You absolutely battered the boy, which is what you needed to do. So he becomes wounded. Well, they are also now wounded. If I can get a token out. So they're wounded. They get a jelly for wounding. Knock back. Push back, knock back. Lights him right in his back of his head. So you ain't going nowhere, pal. Right, so they're the only 2 in range of that. I don't think he's been pushed back into range of the other one. Let me just double check. That's very close. like a mill out. It's not touching, so we're not going to give him that. Does that count? Does the unit count as two when contesting, or does it count as a single when contesting? Like both the covert Mandalorians. Each character counts. Yep, cool. Thank you very much. Okay, so at the end of that turn, that's everything calculated and sorted. More definitely gets more powerful. You get as he gets angrier. He's a bit hulkish, isn't he? I get my revenge when I get angry. um. So yeah, calculation. He still might be within two, but it doesn't matter because he's wounded. I got my jelly. So we take this one. Well, I say we. I say Reds take this one. They still maintain control of that one because they have two. Don't get that one. So 3 points to the Reds, which will put them one, two, three back in the center. Everybody gets a jelly. Okay. Oh, it's getting tense for this final struggle. It's going to go down to the wire. This guys are a man down now. So that was more. So we go back over to the blue team. Let's roll the blue dice. Where is it? Hello, blue dice. What you got for his dime? Expertise symbol is that one over there. So this one becomes the primary. Well, when it's blue turn as well. How fortunate. Who did we get? Morgan. Interesting. Morgan, Morgan, Morgan. Kate decided our next move. At the start of this unit's activation, look at the top card of your deck. Just move it out of the way, then put that card on the top or bottom of your deck. So there's one card. So basically, I get to choose. If there's only one card, it doesn't really matter where it goes, does it? So I can choose which I want. So I can either dash and make a focus action, or each one character in each Night Sister and Night Trooper unit may heal. So Enoch can lose one health. So it doesn't really matter if he dies at this point, or she can heal herself. Or is it just allied? In allied, yeah, okay. So dash and focus might be the best bet here. We've got no force. Yeah, can't do manipulating hand. It's just gonna be pretty straightforward. Oh, she's got strained. Ooh, oh no, that works out. So, can I use the dash from the ability to cancel out the strained? Because well, it's not a movement action, is it? I think it. I was thinking about this earlier. It needs to be a specific movement action for it to cancel out because you're supposed to specify that I'm using a move action to cancel out the strained. Oh, a heal, sorry, because condition shit. But she can't heal herself, so she can't get rid of her own strained, can she? That's a bastard. The strained will activate, causing free damage. Yeah, exactly. And that might be enough to kill her off. No, she's got five. Ooh, so she'll have to stay still. So she can't do that. So I mean, she could just take. I bet she's not even within two range to heal. Enoch either. No, it doesn't have to be within range. It just says in each unit, so you can just take one damage off. Yeah, we'll go that route. So we'll do the bottom version because there's only one card in there. I can't choose to put it at the top or the bottom, so I choose which one I want. So I will do the heal, and I'll heal one damage off Enoch. I've got no other night troopers or thingies left because they all died. My voice is going. Okay. What's that? Morgan is Night Sister. She also heals. It's allied ones, though. She can't do it to herself, surely. Surely that would be every other one. And each friendly unit, if you will, doesn't specify herself as well. Or I'm just not understanding allied in the terms of the game. So that says to me every other unit basically which has that designation. It's like allied specifically with Morgan, not necessarily including yourself. Ah, okay, fair enough then. So I've been missing that on a few things that I've been like, well, yeah. Okay, well she gets rid of the strain then. Okay, well that's done. So she's still got two actions. Can't really do much. Well, this unit is not wounded when an allied unit's within three. So even in that respect, when an allied unit within three, because that's got a range on it, it can't be yourself, surely. Yeah. When an allied unit within three would spend force to use an ability, this unit may suffer damage equal to the cost of that ability instead. Like, has to say other allied units to mean someone else. So, okay. So when other allied units, so this just says when an allied unit within three. So that can mean herself then. So if it said when other allied units, no, if there are other allied units within three, it would have to say for that to be, yeah, okay. So yeah, so she can use it on other people and she can use it on herself. In essence, if anybody's near to her, because it's not even it's not a sister or stormtrooper or anybody. So if anybody is using a force ability near her, she can just take it as damage, and then she gets to make. If she gets wounded after the effect is resolved, she gets a free dash and attack. Okay. Hmm. So she can either go for that super commando, or she can try and get into range and contest that as well. But she does not have range, does she? She just has wrath and whatever is on the other side. I can move you down a bit now, Enoch. What's on the other side? Melee again. It's a very healy side, that is. And the other side's even more healy. But there's a jump in there. There's more damage on that side. We'll stick with that for now. Okay. Well, you're in range of the super commando, so you can only dash either way. You can't advance. So I don't think you're going to get into any kind of range of anybody else. Like even if you dash, you probably contest. Like it'd be roughly there, so you're not going to be able to contest even if you do move that way. So you can't So your best bet is probably focus up and have a slap at the super commando who's exposed. Let me just double check if he's. Oh, he's actually wounded, so he's kind of pointless at the moment. So there's no point attacking him anyway. So you can't. Oh, that's a bit of a shitter. So you won't be able to advance. Well, is he's wounded, so will that matter? Ah, I think because he's wounded, he doesn't impede my advance because I'm not technically engaged with him if he's wounded. I think that makes sense. Oh, god damn, that's good. So I can actually do a full advance. Not that I'll get into range, because in engagement range is also relative to as far as melee goes, it's relative to height as well, isn't it? So even if I got to within two that way, I still wouldn't be able to fight with them because they're on the roof. If you're like, yeah, slap, slap with the very, very tippest edge of my sword, like hacking at their ankles. But I can maybe get into contesting range at least though, because I could take a hunker, couldn't I? And then that would give me one plus a take cover. You know what I mean? I think we'll do that. So because he can't stop me advancing, I think I'll get into range anyway. But I might as well just take the hunker. Where's the actual ladder here? It's around the corner. So if I get myself positioned about there, and then when I take cover, it'll put me to about there. So next turn I'll be able to get up the ladder, and I'm still within two of that, but I don't have the same power over it as those guys because they're on the same elevation. So put that there, and then we will do take cover. So we move one and gain a hunker token. Morgan. Oh, right. Then your go. Calculate the point. So it's two of those. They're the same elevation. You don't contest that. He was just outside of range, so he doesn't contest it anyway. But he's also wounded, so it doesn't matter. So blues, you get the double because it's the priority one this turn, and that's all you get, you bastards. Yeah, filthy animals. So 1, 2, that goes that way. Right, back over to red team. Probably a quicker way of me learning actually playing two teams constantly, like because you just learn the mechanics more and more instead of just being like one, and then you wait for your turn. Like learning, even though I'm not necessarily going to be playing with these guys as much in the future, or at least for the time being, because once this game is, I'll probably focus on the ones I'm actually going to be competing with, especially seeing them against each other. That should be interesting. See their strengths and weaknesses against the rest of the strengths and weaknesses. But I'll be able to weed out the weaklings. I've got a good feeling about Scorch. Firebrand. I think he'll work very well with Vias and the other troops I have in that thing. There's a lot of movement and a lot of get away from my objective. So I think they'll work well together. Um. Anyway, yeah. So roll dice. And where's it going to go? It's going to go to back to there, eh? Giving red points again, are we? No, why was that red? Oh yeah, that's fine. I forget which team I'm on. So yeah, I'm on this team. So who's the last card going to be? It is Paz Vizsla. What you got, Paz? The start of this unit's activation, each allied Mandalorian unit within 4 may remove 1 damage or 1 condition from itself. Then each allied Mandalorian supporting character within 4, each allied, so that's him as well, may jump. So he gets to jump. Who else is a supporting character? That's Paz as well. He's within 4. He gets to jump. So there's 2 free jumps there. Crikey, that's pretty good actually, isn't it? Oh no, supporting. That's the. So no, I'm secondary, not supporting. So supporting would be this guy then. Yeah, sorry, I apologize. Support. I bet that's what you're just saying. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but this guy is supporting, and that's not 4. This one's 4. Yeah, he's within range. So yeah, this guy, this character here, is a supporting on the other hand, but he's not supporting. Yeah, no, just this one is the covert. Oh, he should be able to gain benefit from it, even though he's currently wounded. I think we covered that before. The, when someone does something to them, you still do it. They just don't do anything themselves until they're next to him and they refresh, kind of thing. So, like, he should be able to move because it's an ability that's being forced on him by someone else. Yeah, cool. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, see, I'm retaining the knowledge that you're teaching me, that we're figuring out as we go. Okay, so at the start of this unit's activation, each allied Mandalorian unit within 4 may remove 1 damage or 1 condition from itself. So who's within 4? That's Paz. No, is that himself as well? Yeah, each allied unit within 4, so that's himself as well, not each other. So has he got any? He doesn't he's got any anyway, so it doesn't matter. But Lord Maul, he's not Mandalorian. Um, Gar Saxon, he has not got any conditions or damage currently. Covert Mandalorians can lose. Hmm. 1 damage or the exposed? What's going to be the more beneficial for them? Are they going to get attacked anytime soon? Probably. Hmm. Oh no, those are the Covert Mandalorians, the ones up there. I'm looking at the Super Commandos. No. Oh, they're both on my team. Shit. Fuck's sake. It's confusing. Yeah, who do I want to do all the stuff to then? This unit becomes wounded by enemy attack after the effect is. No, no, it hasn't. Active stance is fearless. Characters in this unit have steadfast. Additionally, while this unit has 1 or what, it doesn't matter, so it can't. So yeah, let's finish off the top thing then. So each unit's activation, each manager within 4 may remove 1 damage or condition. Nobody's. Oh yeah, just the covert ones, isn't it? They were the ones at the top in black. What do we want? A damage or a condition? Exposed. Well, yeah, it's probably more beneficial for him to just leave the exposed. Get rid of the exposed condition on them. Um, oh, they might not actually be within range 4. Oh, I think they are. Better check. Always check. Always check. Yeah, easily. He's got none himself. He can lose. Each Mandalorian supporting character within 4 may jump. Okay, cool. So that's just this guy down here. Ah, it's also within 4. So these guys could also jump. I don't really want them to jump though. I want them to defend that. They're in a good enough position where they are. So you, on the other hand, do you want to stay here or do you want to go and try and help the armor take that from Balaam? Hmm, that might be the most beneficial thing actually. Okay, we'll do that. So within 4 each allied. So he could do it as well. Oh no, it's not supporting, so we cover this. Makes an attack targeting an allied. So I probably missed out on doing that at some point. So yeah, it can change its stance on its turn, I guess. Then if it's whatever the stance is on anybody else's turn is what it is. So heavy firepower. I am outside of engagement range, I believe. Outside range 2 of. Yeah, I can shoot him if I so desire. Oh, they're currently wounded, so I can't actually deal any damage. So they're the only ones that's actively a threat in that area. So if we want to try, how far am I out of range of a? That is not far at all. So I've got two actions. So I could jump, then I could shoot. No, I don't have a jump ability, do I? I mean, it's got a jetpack. Should be able to just fucking jump. But I could potentially get in range of Balin. So we've already got this objective. We've got the objective over there. Again, that's the only one that's a threat, but got to get someone into range. If I can wound him, it'll at least slow him down a turn. Yeah, so that's the Cobra. No, that's not the Cobra Mandalorians. That's the Super Commandos. Why has he got one and the other one doesn't? That should be on the Super Commandos, not on the thing. Yeah, no, we'll do that. I can't jump, but I can dash. Same principle. It's going to move the same distance. I can drop down. Or do I go that way? No, but I have line of sight if I do that. So, go. I know he's not facing him, but yeah, within range. So he's got one action left, and he'll shooty shooty. 7 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if Super Commanders won't do anything to aid because they're after this unit makes a move, no mercy when an enemy character is engaged with one or more. No, so they don't have anything to affect because they're currently wounded. So nobody else is in range to do any kind of effect with him. Worth checking for every 3 damage. Ooh, the armor gets more defense now because of that stuff, so that's good. Cool. Right, so 7 dice attack. 1 miss. 1 hit. 1 crit. 2 crit. On Balin, of course, sorry. Um, expertise. 2 hits, 2 crits, 2 expertise. Expertise. Let me look at Balin's defense. Anything that turns expertise into anything? No, that's fine. So we will. How many hunger tokens has he got? He's got 2 hunger tokens. Let me remember to use those when I get there. Right, so yeah, nothing that affects expertise. So melee. Shit, my expertise. Shooty, shooty expertise. 3 more hits. Very nice. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits. So how many blocks does he get? So ranged attacks at 5 plus the 2 hunger tokens, is it? Oh, it looks like 2 tokens. 5, so 7 dice blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 miss, 2 miss, 3 expertise. 3 expertise gets you on a block. Um, a crit to a miss over here. Is that a crit to a miss? Nice. So that goes. So 2 blocks, 3 blocks. So it gets you 1 more block. Okay. So 3 blocks. So 3 removed. So 3 down the track. Wasn't particularly fantastic. Okay. 3 down the track and Gar. We can pin him. We can push back. We can either expose or we can heal. So we can. Well, I can't do much to the super commandos. Um, got nothing on himself. He's not within range 2 of the armor. Pretty sure that shouldn't be there like that. I bet I've knocked it off at some point. Oh well. So 3. Exposed. It might help somebody else on their next attack on him. And if he's pinned as well. Yeah, we'll do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, a pin, a pushback, and exposed. 4 damage, pin, pushback, and exposed. It's a hell of a combo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pin, pushback, and exposed. So pin is what? You can't move. Well, I'm going to look at the wrong guy. So that's Balin. So pinned. He's exposed. And 4 damage. And he gets a pushback, which he'll take. So 1 is the same distance. We established. Right. Right, who owns what? Reds retain that. Reds retain the middle one. So 1, 2, 3 points to the Reds. 2, 3. It's going to be a hard fought battle all the way to the end. Blue dice. Oh, Morgan should be in the pile. Oh, yeah, sorry. I should refresh this stuff before we do that. That'll be the dice for next turn, but I can just refresh all the force. Should have blown some force then. Give it a bit of a shuffle. Right, so that's order deck is refreshed. So blue, so it is center one. Center one is now the priority one. So I had to move that bit. So who's left in the deck over here? Shin. Thought Shin had been a bit quiet. Hooked up on the cable. Okay, Shin. Furious Rush. Trained to be something more. It's another force unit makes a combat action. Ah. I haven't really been in range of anybody, so that's been kind of pointless to be fair. So I haven't really missed out on that. Immunity to pin and immunity to disarmed. The only person would be Balin. So she could have got a free attack, but she's not in engagement on range at the same height. So made dash and chosen. Then choose an enemy character engage with one or more characters in this unit. In this unit, chosen character gains exposed. So yeah, if I charge to somebody, I get exposed. I can do it, and I can lose my hunker token to do it. So when I get within range of anything, oh, shit, just knock something off. Um, Not really. The ladder's around the corner. I could advance. She needs to do something. She needs to contest one of these objectives. I think we'll do that. Advance and dash up the ladder. There should be enough room for it. Maybe not. The metal's got to be entirely on the thing, isn't it? Hmm. Within one, but I don't think within will get me into there. Although that is big enough to fit, I don't think that'll work. I mean, maybe it'd be a very comfortable position. Hmm. Then she gains a hunger. No, the target will gain exposed. Chosen character gets exposed. So the covert Mandalorians, they are currently injured but not wounded. If she can deal enough damage, she could take it from. Well, they got to do something. They're a man down. They got to be aggressive. Try and take these positions. She can't get to the center one and do that. That's for sure. So I think that's her best bet of disrupting the game. So we will do that. Where exactly is she? So I don't think I can get to within. Oh, I can actually get to within one with an advance. So I don't need to spend the force to. Hmm. I can't do it with a dash. Not enough room to get there with a dash. Has to be in advance to get within one. So I get up there for free and I can position myself. I should have enough room to get in, slot myself in there if I'm really dirty about it. Otherwise, I'll be stuck at the bottom of the ladder. Yeah, we'll do it. I might be stuck at the bottom of the ladder, but we'll see if I can fit. So we'll advance to there. So we go up. So that's just where it gets. Not without moving the objective. No. Okay, fine. You're stuck at the bottom then. Oh well. I suppose does that technically block other people from get down? Because I suppose they might. Because within one, you could do that though, couldn't you? Kind of thing. Off to the side of it. Yeah. That's quite a clever position to actually be in unintentionally because it stops other people being able to get up there because I don't think she'll fit there without sticking off the edge. Yeah, no, without sticking off the edge loads. And she hasn't got a ranged attack, so she can't attack. So it's actually going to stop other people being able to get up there as well. If Morgan is somehow next, that's buggered her. Oh no, you can technically move through people, you just can't end up where they are, can you? So she could technically move past her and go up there. But then she still wouldn't have the same problem because it'd be within one. There's no space. Ooh, it's a bit naughty, that is. So there's not really anything she can do. Even if she'd gone a different way, she wouldn't have been able to get into a position to contest anything. Yeah. Those guys are actually in a really good position because you can't push them back. Like if you attack one. Hmm. That's really dirty, that is. Hmm. Well, I think that's it then. So yeah, she could hunker, I suppose. Oh, she loses that at the end of the turn, the one she's got. So she'll lose the one she's got because she didn't choose to lose it earlier. But then if I just take a cover at the end of the turn, there you go. Do I have to move one if I take cover, or is it you may move one? Hmm. So that'd be the end of their turn anyway. So blues get 1 point. Ooh. But what that does do, puts that back into the middle. Everybody gets a jelly. Get a tenth showdown. Everybody is equally on 4, 5 even. May move. Yeah, cool. Okay, so that's the end of that go. Then she obviously goes back into the deck, refresh that force. Okay, go back over to the red team. Let's roll the dice. The blue dice of decision. It is the myth. So the myth is the top one. Isn't it the priority one? First character is Covert Mandalorians, which are the ones that are causing such a pain in the ass over there. There's literally no point in doing anything. Um, I suppose they could shoot. Actually, yeah, they can attack. They can't ranged. Can they see Morgan from there? So I can get around the table. Is the building completely in the way? The building is completely in the way, so they can't see Morgan. HKs are wounded. Uh, I suppose I could get to the edge of the building. I probably justify seeing Morgan there. Maybe not Shin, but because yeah, I think Morgan might be just far enough out of the way. So there's no point shooting the HKs anyway. But if I do a hunker, I'm not engaged because they're on a different elevation. I want to say because if that's the case, they're engaged already, but I just can't hit them. Yeah. So we could do a take cover. They gain a hunker. I don't want a jetpack. I don't want to move. Move up to range 1, so they don't have to move the whole thing, do they? So it's within 1. Order card is in the order deck or in reserve. Characters in this unit have protection. That's fine. After this unit makes a move action, moves its ability. Characters within 2 of another element makes focus. So they get a 3 focus. Does it take cover count as a move action? I don't think it does it? It's a separate entity. No, I didn't think so. Made jump. Well, it's not a jump action, it's just made jump, so that surely doesn't count. So you probably have to do your own. I don't know. I'm overthinking the wording, I think. Take cover, move one. I can move that to the lip. If I move that to the lip, I'll be able to see Morgan. I can probably shoot or not shoot. That is the question. Um, Interesting. Excuse me. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I don't think they've got any abilities I'm going to use. So we'll say we're going to use sharpshooter. Ah, but then they're not moving, are they? If I can get the focus, I need to move. Well, I can say I'm using a dash, but then I don't get the hunker token for afterwards. And it does completely block them from getting up the ladder then as well. Especially with the space that's available. Oh, I suppose shit. I forgot about that. You can actually sit on the objective, can't I? So I might have actually been able to get up there with Shin. I didn't think of that. Because you can sit on the objective. Shit. That was a waste of a turn. I could have actually done something. Oh well. I would have been able to fit up there as well if I was sat on the objective. That's bollock that is. Okay. Um so what we're gonna do, we'll choose what's Morgan at the moment. Hmm. Yeah, might be able to do this. We'll do it this way then. So we're gonna dash. We'll use a dash action. Sorry, cup. We won't use the entirety of the dash. We're just basically going to put ourselves to the edge. So in essence, I'm just going to put myself there, and then I'll move that one up to there. Okay, so that's one action because I moved, and within two, you get a free focus. So that's two extra dice. We're going to ranged. I can only see with one. Just double check the best angle I can kind of get. Yeah, one can comfortably see Morgan, look like the top half of her torso, if not more of her. But the other one can't see her at all. So I think that one's in range. It can't do any damage to anybody. Okay, fine, whatever. So that one doesn't get to attack, it's just tough shit. Okay, so one of them will get to shoot at Morgan then. Excuse me, with two extra dice. Yeah, such a sharpshooter. So we'll do that. So attack. I believe I'm correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Covert Mandalorians. There's 5 on the range. So it's 2, so 7 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's move this blue one out of the way. 1 miss, 2 miss, 3 misses. 3 hits and an expertise. The expertise will get me 2 hits. Nice. So 1 hit. 2 hits. So defense for Morgan. Range defense 5. She's got a hunker, so 6. Just double check what her abilities are again. Attack, she's not attacking. Last unit is not wounded. An allied unit within 3, she's not doing that. She's not wounded. May dash and attack. Well, you can't get up there. Even now, you're not even going to be able to fit, even if you do stand in an objective anymore, because of the positioning I've got myself in. I've kind of screwed you all. um, so it's just straight defense then with a hunger token. Yeah, she does. No, she's not engaged technically. Bum. 5 dice, 6 dice. Yeah. Let's see what we get. Okay. Well, okay, so 1 miss, 2 expertise, 3 hits. Well, that's going to block most of it. Well, the expertise become it's 2, so it's a crit to a miss. Is there no misses? Okay, that's fine then. So there you go. There you go. 3 blocks. Three less dice, two hits. So we go two down the tree. What do we get? Two down the tree on the Covert Mandalorians gets you not much. I can get 3 damage and a strain, that'll do. One, two. Three. It's gonna be enough. Will it be enough? Here we go. Restraint. One, two, three. How much has she got? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Ooh, you're lucky. It's just holding on. Okay, so nothing changes there. So it's red team's calculations. Well, that's a lot of damage there. I probably could have changed one of those out for a 5, but it doesn't really matter now. Okay, so red team, you've got the center. You've got the key objective, so 3 points to you. So, one, two, three. Ooh. Blue's going to have to pull something out of their behind this turn. Wrong turn. Wrong team even, sorry. Whoever it is, it's going to have to be who can really change the objective. Do I roll the dice before I draw the card? So that's fine. It's in the pile, so it's the broken one, and the broken one is the top one, so it stays where it is. It's the Shatterpoint card. So blue, there is nothing you can do. Maybe you can test that one. Hmm. Let me just do a bit of a working out here. Oops. It's the beautiful. Ah, lovely. Not cheap at all. So obviously, I assume we need to go properly around the edge of the bridge here. Eh, do it like that. I can get one of them to there, and I can get that one to there. So it will be within 2. So I can contest that 2-on-2. Well, Covert Mandalorians, they're currently injured. If I can get them to wounded, I'll be able to take that one for this turn. It might give me the help that I need. It'll keep me in the game, because otherwise they've won next turn. We'll try that. So, where did I put the Shatterpoint card? There it is. So we're going to activate the HK droids with that. So damage goes. That turns into an injured token. Sorry, camera. Fucking hell. Headbutt. So we are going to full advance. I can because I. Whoa, let me just double check. I really hope he's not within 2. Oh, he's within 2. Shit. So he can't advance now. Fuck. That's kind of screwed me. Unless I could still get one. Well, we've got a ranged attack, so one can attack ranged. We'll do that. So, well, I might as well just call it a dash then. I can still move. So I don't need a full advance for this guy either. So it would have just been a dash's worth of movement anyway. So we'll do that then. So we'll dash. You go there. Yeah, more than enough range to get where I'm trying to put you. Let's get that objective thing on top of there so I can see exactly where the thing is. So yeah, that's like literally on the fucking tip. Right. Oh, actually, no, that's fine because that's within two, so I can still do the melee. Or was I thinking of a range? Why was I thinking of range anyway? That's fucking stupid. So I will focus both my attacks on the same one because there ain't going to be any pushback from there. Even if 90-degree angle is no, because that's in the way, so it blocks the movement. So there ain't going to be any pushback, that's for sure. It's death or nothing. So we'll both attack the crouchy sort of guy. So we've done a dash. Start this, each character's unit may dash towards an enemy character. Oh, well, I get a dash for free then. Fine. So we chose that character. Avoidance, no. Character's unit makes an attack targeting primary, no. While the character is engaged with one or more enemy primary characters, it has protection and steadfast. Well, I'm not attacking a primary where I am technically, he's not within two, but the other one is technically engaged with a primary, so he'll get a steadfast. He's not. Oh, yeah, so he's engaged with him as well. Within engagement range. So they both get one or more. They get, but yeah, they both get protection and steadfast. Yeah, so they're both going to melee attack against him though. So what defenses or anything has he got? If anything. Anything that will affect how I do this? No, nothing. I can just do my attack and get on with it then. Cool. So melee is 6 dice. We get nothing extra because we're not fighting against a primary specifically. Let me see if it's within engagement. Targeting. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's all about the wording. So it's just 6 dice. Oh, actually, I can use a focus action, couldn't I? Because of my first dash was that free ability that's the top one. So I'll do a focus, then I'll do attacks. So I'll get an extra dice. So it's 2 lots of 7 attacks. Is there still dice on the table? Yeah, okay. So 2 lots of 7 attacks. I'll do the attack on this side because that's where they're originating. Right, so the first one, oops, 1 crit, 2 crits, 1 miss, 3 expertise and a hit. The expertise will get me 1 crit. Okay, that's fine. So let me just keep those to hand over there. So Covert Mandalorian's defense is against melee 5. Guys, they've got no tokens or anything. One, two, three, four, five. So 1, 2 misses, a block and an expertise. The expertise and defense gets you a block. Okay, so 3 block, so you block 1 because the other 3 are crits. So 3 goes through on the first one at least. So 3 down the track on these guys is no, there's 3 down the track. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Pushback's not going to get me anywhere. Am I in range of any allies? Don't got any. Oh, I can. Yeah, I'll be within range of 2. If we specify that this one attacks first, I probably should have done that already. I do apologise, but it only becomes relevant now. It wasn't really relevant before. So we'll do bottom tree then. So 3 down the bottom tree is 1 damage, an exposed, 2 damage, and a relocation. Well, you know, I mean, the full advance in any direction or whatever, or towards another enemy or whatever it is. I can't remember. So yeah, so 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage, exposed, and a heal and a move. But I'm not going to move. So we'll take 1 health We'll give 1 health back to Shin because within 2, because we should have specified, but we're doing that one first. Yeah. So 1 damage. Give the character an exposed, and 3 damage. Okay, so get rid of that. 3 damage. You guys are now exposed. 3 more damage. 1, 2, 3. That goes over here, so they are up to 6. Oh, this might be just enough. So now we tackle the other guy. So 7 dice again. But and they are now also get off cable. Exposed. So, all the expertise. 2 hits and 5 expertise. 5 expertise on melee or 4 plus is a crit and a hit. So 1 hit, 1 crit. So they get no defensive expertise because they're exposed. So that might help quite a bit. How much dice is it? 5 dice. So no defensive expertise. So 1 block. They lose the exposed. So they block 1. So the 1 hits. So 3 goes through. And it's the same again. And they're done. So 3 again. So we're going to heal again. They're not in range of Shin though. So they were going to heal anybody. They didn't take anything off themselves anyway. So 3. So they could have kept their exposed token after all, because they can't get pushed back because they go straight into a wall. Okay, so 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage, and exposed again. So 3 damage. So if I take 2 away and add a 5, it'll be the same. And exposed. So they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 injured, wounded. Okay, but Mandalorians are wounded. Get a jelly on the blue team. Am I on the blue team? Yeah, HKs. So then, because these can't contest a thing, it gets taken over by the blues. Oops. And it's worth 2. Oh, for God's sake. Come here. Right, I'm just going to put that on the floor next to it because it's nearby that one. We know what it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I on about? 4, 3. 1, 2, 3. Goes back into the center. A jelly each. Oh, this is too close. Right down to the wire. Okay. So that's in the pile. So it goes back to the red team. Roll the dice. Diamond. Diamond was, ooh, whoa, interesting. Diamond is over here. So who have we got? Is it going to be a hero? Maul. No, it's not going to be Maul. I'm going to pay 1. And I'm going to put him in reserve. Will he cost more if he's injured? So that would cost me 2 then, would it not? Yeah, because he's not Mandalorian. So it doesn't affect anything. No? Oh, okay. Okay, so who else did we get then? The armorer. Yes, this is exactly what we needed. We might be able to claw this back. Oh no. Oh yeah, I'm red. I forgot which one I was for a second. So if she can injure Balin, she's got this. So what? She got a bit of damage. At the start of this unit's activation, choose another allied Mandalorian character. The chosen character and each character in this unit may jump. So yeah, within range, I'm just going to move you there. Both hunter and prey. Balance. Choose an enemy character. Each character in this unit may dash or advance towards chosen character after all movers are resolved. If one or more characters in this unit are engaged with the chosen character in this unit and the chosen enemy gain exposed. Well, Balin has already got exposed, so I don't need to do that. He's got two hunkers, but he's pinned. So the pin will only stop him moving himself. It doesn't. Oh, free damage for free damage. Oh, of course. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Let me just double check. Cool. No, so I'm just double checking the paths. If he does anything to me being near the other one. He gets more defensive rolls anyway. He's an enemy character. So oh yes, I'll do that then. So I'll pay the one. Um, I'm already close enough to him. After all moves are resolved, this unit are engaged with the chosen character, which they are. Chosen enemy character, so she gets it though, but he just takes the damage. Let's get a token out of here. Is that one? Yep. Hey, Balin, you get one. What are you on currently? You're on 5, so she's got to deal 5 damage, but you got 2 hunker tokens there and a few other bits. Okay, you can't really defend yourself very well, so she might have a shot. What do we want? 8 dice? 7 dice. I think we'll go 8 dice. So she's not moved any actions to get there, or used any actions, shall we say. That was just the ability. So we'll do a focus, and then we'll attack. So 8 dice plus a focus of 9 dice. On melee, do Balin's Skull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just move that out of the way a bit. One miss. 3 expertise. Did he do anything? No, he just turns crits to misses. Okay, cool. That's 3 expertise. Hits. Oh, he can't use expertise anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Cool. So my expertise on the other hand. No, that's only defensive expertise. She's not disarmed. Excuse me. So what do we get? 3. 3 down the track. Give me the second one. So a block becomes a miss. A crit and a hit and a block becomes a miss. Very nice. Okay, so then we block with Balin. Balin has for melee defense 6 plus 2, so 8. No expertise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This could be the game. So 1 block, 2 block, 1 miss, 2 miss, 3 miss, no expertise. He loses the exposed. 2 block. So take away 2. That's 5 down the track. 5 down the track on the armorer is a full tree. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 damage, 2 pushbacks, and a heal. No, 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage, a pushback, 7 damage, 2 pushbacks, and a strained, and a heal. So let me just do this. So heal first on myself, so move 1. Strained, not that it really matters, because I think it's pretty obvious what's about to happen. So what did I say? 7 damage, so that's 5 plus 2 on Balin, which dun, 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 wounded. So they get a jelly. Red team gets a jelly. And he's wounded. He can't contest at the end of the turn. That flips to red. They gain 1, 2, 3 points. 1, 2, 3 winners. So they win the struggle. If I hadn't done that, they wouldn't have won. And the other team would have won. If that hadn't been the armorer or Paz, the other team would have won. Nice. I'm really happy that that was like an absolute struggle right down to the end. Like, no, it's very even. Quite the scramble that was. I'm really happy with that. Slowly grasping the mechanics a bit better. How long have we been going for? 217. Not bad. I didn't even notice I've been going for 217. That's good. Okay, so there we go. Red team wins. That's Maul and various other Mandos. Scraped through. It wasn't like an overly decisive victory. Like the first 2 struggles were pretty even, if I remember correctly. Like they were comfortably won by either side. And this one was, yeah, this one was a slog, which is kind of what you want. You want it to be a bit of a challenge. Yeah. No, I'm happy with that. Right, so we'll put all this away now. Tomorrow I will be building. I don't think I'm going to do any more. What time is it now? It is currently 3:46. Oh, I've got time. I might start building. So yeah, what I'll probably do then is I'll probably take a break either way. And it gives me a chance to put everything away. I could do a bit of that while I'm here now, but carry on yapping. But tomorrow I'll start building the high ground terrain kit. And then if I can get that done by Wednesday or Thursday, I can then get on the airbrush and prime all the stuff that I then have to do. So I've still got a few bits that need priming. Once I've got all that primed, I can start painting terrain again. Ah, you're right, man. How's it going? Yeah, so that was good. Just about one. Okay. So yeah, we'll do more terrain from tomorrow onwards, picking up a few of the pieces, like some extra ladders and stuff on Wednesday, and pillars for ramps, bridges, so they don't topple over because they have a tendency to wobble. So I think, yeah, later on I'll come back on in a bit at least. And I'll probably move the setup around, so I'll probably use different models and I'll use the different tokens and stuff that I've got as well. I'll retire this set of tokens and the such, and then start using the fancy ones I've got. But no, I'm really happy with how this turned out. Really, really happy. It's a good learning ooh, process. So slowly put it all away. Trying to get it all in the right bloody place. Not that it matters. I won't be using this set much again now because I've got the better set, the proper set. I've always got an emergency if I need it. What are these tokens up? So force tokens. There's a lot of tokens. There's a lot of tokens, and markers and stuff. So we want that. Oops. Let's knock the models off. Like a strategic withdrawal bit by bit. Everything's getting removed from the map. How is everybody anyway? Chilling? Enjoying your Sunday? I have to sort these cards out after. I suppose I could sort them out now, couldn't I? To go back into their folders. Oh, let me just get all the tokens off first. Tokens, tokens, tokens. So much damage being dished out of this game. I was definitely being very strategic with my wounding, for sure. Well, yeah, just like then, if I hadn't managed to pull that and actually get a wound on Baton, I wouldn't have won the game. It would have gone back the other way, and they would have won. All good here, just finishing off painting the Morgan box. Oh, nice. That's five, whereas a handful of damage tokens. Might actually be too much to do back in. Because technically two boxes worth of tokens here now. Because I got the free batch with the other thing, didn't I? So it's good in that respect. I got an absolute shitload of hunker tokens, but now I've just upgraded to the other tokens anyway. I think you get more than the standard amount with those anyway, don't you? I think so. But unfortunately, I may have to get a second player set at some point when I do get my housemate into it. Eventually. And that is the plan. When I get comfortable enough to run the game correct, you know, I mean, basically, like the way you're doing now for me, I need to be able to be in that position to run it with him. Like, yeah, otherwise, it's just going to be too confusing. It's not going to be fluid enough. Confident in what I'm saying. Like, that is effectively the rules. Makes me up on it all. You know what I mean? There's too many damage tokens to fit in the box. I'll have to share them with the fives. Well, the box that I'm using for them anyway. Right, any more damage tokens around? Oh, location markers. I think that is all of them. Is there one round here? No. Excuse me. Okay, cards. Struggle goes with other struggle. Mission escalating priority continued. Probably should have looked at that. Momentum tokens. Add it to their side. In the player's turn, struggle tokens on the opponent's side. And we know that. Should priority mission set players can build their own strike team using the rules on page 17. Ah, okay, fair enough. 1, 1, 3. Let's get these back in order. 3, 3, 3. 2, 1, 2. Wait, what? Ah, one over there. I had that problem before. I just couldn't find the two because it was already somewhere. Okay, so that's the mission stuff. Some more mission stuff here. Look at mission 2, escalating priority. Minor conflict. Oh, it's the second mission. Who knows? Right, okay, so let's put those there. Some more dice. Where is the model box? I can at least get the models in the box soon. Let's sort the cards out first, so we've got a bit more space. Mandalorians, Adherents of the Way. Find your card. Okay. Oh, is it in there already? There it is. Okay, Super Commandos. That's you. Lord Maul. Dark Rage. Armor. Shatterpoint is wherever. I'm pretty sure the Shatterpoint goes. Oh, Saxton. It's you. And then Paz Vizsla. That's you. I thought it was teammate. It's Enoch. I can't believe the night troopers got killed. Morgan Elsmith. HKs were doing alright themselves. Good at holding that position, or taking that position even. The Covert Mandalorians were holding up really well. Balin. They're like two cards. And then that leaves Shin. Shiny Shin. And Balin's Shatterpoint card. Blue dice should be with the other set, so I'll put that somewhere where I can remember where it is. Night Troopers cards. Go over there. Put the models back down from there. I thought I pulled the head off for a second. So I think that's all the tokens. Oh no, this thing. Will this fit in the box? No, it'll be just a bit too tight. So actually, I'll need to keep these tokens and put them in the other set because I won't have them otherwise. I didn't get jellies with the other set. I just got standard tokens. So, okay, so these can go away now. Some cable. Ah, fucking camera, god damn it. Yeah, I definitely knocked it that time, didn't I? I don't know which way I did knock it, but no, I'll do for now. I'll fix it again in a bit. Hmm. That's been quite cool up here most of the day. It's actually getting a bit muggy now. Okay, well, that can go on the shelf there. Space-wise, it's getting tight. Oh, hello, who we got? Table is still in shot, just about. Yeah, no, it's fine. I bet it was only a micro movement. But you can just see that it is kind of off center now. It took me bloody ages to get it. Oh well. Right, first things first, we will sort the cards out. So I need my stuff, not that. Ah, yes. Sheets. One, two, three. There should be four of these. It's just a quick way of doing this. Of course, they're going to all blow away and just be difficult shit now. So, upside down. The armor goes in first. Pad in second. And then get them all in a binder after, so I have them all ability facing out, so I can read them all conveniently as I flip through the binder. Okay, and this because there's 4 pockets. That's 1 per squad. Perfect, and they do slip about a bit, and you kind of got to have the folder at a certain angle, otherwise it's a bit of a pain in the ass. But there isn't much in the way of stuff designed very specifically for this, so it's not a bad bodge job. I mean, you could get like card boxes. Not great for like flicking through, you know what I mean? Like this, you can just turn each page in the binder and see the whole squad basically at once, for the most part. You know what I mean? Band's becoming a pain now. So that would be who's that? Night Troopers. Yeah. And kind of sometimes I'll alternate them as well, which pockets they go in, so it doesn't get too fat at any particular point in the binder as well. So because a lot of them squads are three characters, if you will, 3 units. So the top's often thicker than the bottom. So I alternate where I put the second one or third one, if you will. So it doesn't bulk it out and make it not fit properly, basically. Cool. So that's all that's sorted. Am I out of things now? No, there's another one. Stick these in any old place for now. There we go. That's all those sorted. There's over here for the moment. Hopefully they won't blow off. Okay, right, terrain. Bog. Oh, I didn't use my dirty bridge. Right, so a couple of cubes. Get them out of the way. Get the models off the bridges before they start tumbling down. Nice, that's definitely how to do it. Throw them around. Bridges, bridges, more bridges. Gonna get away with just stacking those on there. Possibly get that underneath there. Probably get that underneath there as well. Depends how much room the rest of it takes. I've got those bridges over there. Some buildings. Get that in there nicely. The only thing that's probably too big are these. So let's have a look at the positioning. They kind of need to sit a bit funnily. They don't fit very well. So then let's this like so. That's what I did last time actually. No, it's not. It's that way, isn't it? There we go. That's might fit. There we go. Pretty bad. I can just go in there for now. It's not the same thing. Nice. The little loft cut there that I totally didn't snap the head off. Suppose I better glue that back on at some point. Right, box. At some point, someone else must have snapped off on their arm as well. Have to go back and fix that. Does that play mat come with Shatterpoint box? No, no. This was an aftermarket one. It's got all the It's got all the markers for the missions and stuff on them. So HK droids. It's Deep Cut Studios, I do believe the company was. Balin. Mark Troopers. Morgan. So, got Super Commandos. More Gus Saxon. Leaves. Paz. Armor. And Covert Mandalorians. Excellent. So go back on. Cool. I could go down there for now. To remember which way it rolls now. It doesn't really matter which way it rolls. Oh, I had it fully on the table before I try and roll it. Okay. Alternate every time you use the mat stops it from killing up. Aha! Good idea. Then it goes in this horrible plastic sheet. I definitely need to get a cardboard tube for it. I don't trust this thing. Why is that? It looks like a bit of... No, it's just the way the material is moved. Get some rubber bands or something. Oh, yeah, this is going to be fun. Wow, it's all twisted and shit. Not helping at all, mate. Jesus. Yeah, it's not. Oh, oh, it's certainly not annoying. Bloody tables, you fucking small. The only time you need an elastic band. And there isn't one. Get my whole arm into it. I'm gonna have to get this off the table just so I can get this straight enough to make progress. Well, it doesn't look like I know I'm going wrong. I know I've gone wrong. I know I've gone wrong. Too grippy the other way. You'll never get it to slide in that way. Not without damaging it. Why did it take me so long to figure that out? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's straight in. Fucking idiot. There we go. Yeah, I definitely want a cardboard tube. I haven't got round to it yet. And there it is. And it goes with my other mat. Slightly buckled. Comes off. Yeah, so this is like the full fucking process. Is turning it from game mode room back to painting room. Too tightly, just gently fold it. Fortunately, the bag's a little bit tighter than I'd like. Doesn't help, but getting stuff on it. Stuff, but it's not in use. Paint. Not ideal, but it will suffice. Okay. And there we go. Let me just switch back to that one. Ah, why is it so bright? Ah, it's just been turned off. Silly bugger. Not great at all. There we are. Bit better. Let's move the table back into the corner. Okay. And that's what the grand adventure of playing my first game of what to call it on my own. Shatterpoint. Okay. Models out of the way. Fucking hell, I just nailed the camera again. The base is now much more accessible. Rulebook. We'll have to start going through the rulebooks more. But other than that, I think it's going reasonably well. Nice. Yeah, we'll have a break now. Time we up to 4:15. I might get a bit of painting done. We'll start building. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have some food now. Plan to do other stuff around 7-ish. So 5, 6, 7. So I might get some in, whether I stream or not. We'll see. Yeah. Okay, that'll do for now. Anyway, hungry. Well, thank you very much for the hanging out during the first full game of anything I've actually done. To be fair, and we will either continue tomorrow later with some more rain assembly, or it'll be tomorrow night. But I might have already started building it, so we'll see how we go. But yeah, thank you for that. I really enjoyed that, and it's useful having lots of people helping out. So yeah, red team won, Maul and the armorer barely. Two struggles to one. Next time it'll be Empire against Empire. That'll be probably most of the stuff I'm taking to the friendly, so we'll see how that goes. I'll read some of the literature on it later. I think I'm getting the gist of it now. It's just some minor points which I'm probably not going to pick up until I've played through it multiple times. Interpretations of some rules as well. But yeah, no, other than that, I'm happy. I enjoyed it. It's good. Yeah. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later, or tomorrow, or whenever. I'm just gonna keep sitting here saying goodbye otherwise. So I'm just gonna go. So, yeah, I had a good time. That's all right, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah. Later or tomorrow then. Enjoy your Sunday. Much more tolerable weather. Actually, yes, as a final point, it is much more tolerable up here. Without the heat. Like it's still reasonably warm, but it's manageable. Like I'm not cooking like 24 degrees is very manageable up here with the fan. Any more than that, and it's just too humid. And then with all the equipment on, it just cooks like hell. So yeah, I'll try and sort out some more of the models. I've still got a few more of those ones with the dodgy magnets. I need to hole punch my other magnets and put them in. That's a whole thing I haven't done on stream, but yeah. I'll show them later or tomorrow whenever I'm next on. I've gone and pick some stuff up from downstairs and just do a lot of moving now that I've put off because I've had the game active. Right, cool. See you in a bit. Bye bye. Have a good one.